you hunt the world's most demanding terrain, you can't rely on luck. You have to rely on preparation and precision. A hunt like this, a serious backpack hunt, begins 6 months before you even step onto the mountain. Getting my body into shape for those long days was essential. We just finished a 4.5-mile hike after working for 24 hours. But equally critical was dialing in the perfect tool for the job, my Griffin Howe Highlander. 3 years ago, I decided I wanted to make a memorable trip for my 50th birthday, and that was to hunt one of the majestic North American sheep. We decided to book in the Northwest Territories with Gana River Outfitters for Dall sheep. I brought along some friends and clients to share this experience with. The country out here is unrelenting. It's a test of patience as much as physical endurance. The terrain ranges from precocious shale cliffs to rugged riverbeds, jagged peaks. Throughout the days, we sat on tops of mountains glassing for 6 to 8 hours a day, waiting for the slightest movement of the sheep to get out of bedding areas after feeding and look for a mature ram. That moment when the shot connects, you've realized you've earned one of the most magnificent trophies nature offers. Well, we've been hunting and following this sheep here all day. Finally, rarely tracked him down. Shot him at 230 yards at 2:50 a.m. since it stays light here 24 hours a day. So unfortunately, we just couldn't get a camera on the spotting scope to be able to get video filmed of him being shot. But what a beautiful sheep. It's not just the shot, it's the journey, the effort, and the fact that a Griffin Howe Highlander made the perfect end to this chapter. But the expedition was far from complete. Day 5, heading out back up into the mountains, trying to fill our Mountain Caribou tag. Once we land, we'll set up tent. We gotta wait 12 hours to hunt. We'll have another 4 more days out in the mountains for Mountain Caribou. For the second leg of the trip, my friend John and I headed out to the border of the Yukon, Northwest Territory, to hunt Mountain Caribou. We both took our Griffin Howe Highlanders in for the trip on separate cub planes. Here we are, fellas. Day 1, out on Mountain Caribou. We're down to the 11th hour, another hour to go. We spotted 3 different groups of bulls on 3 different hillsides. One up top there, one out in that far mountain, one all the way out there. The caribou were bedded in glacier snow and ice. We were told by the guides they did this because of the velvet. They had so much blood going through their velvet that they laid in there to cool the blood down before it circulated through their body. You can see here how the caribou made a trail here, right across the whole shale ledge of them coming up and walking uphill. And they go up into these glaciers during the days in the heat to cool off. This is where they came down from. We understood we had to be patient and wait for the herd to move. 12:30 in the morning, we decided to put a quiet stalk, and it paid off. We successfully harvested the most mature bull of the herd. It was a perfect way to finish a final crucial test to the versatility and the precision that the Highlander delivers. We just finished up our 2025 fall hunt here this August at Gana River Outfitters, Northwest Territories. We took our Mountain Caribou here today with the Griffin Howe Highlander 6.5 Creedmoor with the Swarovski Z5i plus scope on it at a little over 330 yards. Looking forward to packing this out tonight and working on getting one more caribou with my friend John and his Highlander. All right, we sat out all day, 11 hours, staring up at this hillside. Blue skies, sunny day. John got it done. 300 PRC G&H Highlander. If you're ready for your lifetime adventure, let Griffin & Howe prepare you for the pursuit.